The hype for World of Warcraft's War Within expansion is now fully out there. The embargo came down. We got a ton of information from content creators over this past week, as well as a ton of information from Blizzard themselves over at the World of Warcraft YouTube channel in the form of developer diaries and just in-depth looks at systems that we're going to be seeing within the War Within, such as Warbands, the Delves, just to name a few, and of course the upcoming Earthen, which are going to be an amazing new race that we can unlock for Alliance or Horde. Now, if you haven't been paying attention, well, now's your chance to get up to speed. World of Warcraft has a great article up over on their website covering this week in WoW, April 19th, 2024, and they've got a link to the everything you need to know about the War Within and the Alpha. It's a great sit down. I already covered this on the channel, so if you haven't watched my perspective on this, you can dig that video up in the playlist. Links are down below, or you can head over to the link to this article and read this at your leisure, watch this at your leisure. There's a ton of great information in here about the War Within, generally speaking, what's going on with the Alpha, what's going to be going on in the beta, and sort of their roadmap, to the launch of the War Within, which is coming later this year. Now, we still don't have launch dates yet, but that's okay because the alpha and beta processors are pretty open. There are certain things that they probably don't want people to share, but for the most part, it's out there. They also dropped a collector's edition for the 20th anniversary of World of Warcraft. It's hard to believe that World of Warcraft has been out there for 20 years now. That's crazy. This launched when I was 24 years old. Game's been around a long time now. It's still going strong, and the World Soul Saga is looking like it's going to usher in a brand new era for World of Warcraft in terms of its popularity and new features and making it more accessible than ever to all sorts of different people. And this collector's edition looks awesome. If I wasn't using like a background, like a screen, and I had like shelves and everything else, this would be awesome to have, just to have that mount alone. What is it? It's a pedestal. It's a World of Warcraft 20th anniversary Griffin Rider statue. You also get the art of the War Within. It says, leaf through the visual evolution of the War Within expansion with this beautifully found lexicon filled with exclusive art. Do we have a link to the actual collector's edition page? We do. We'll load that up. It says here it's available for pre-purchase exclusively on the Blizzard Gear Store, including everything in the War Within Epic Edition, plus other things. I've already purchased the Epic Edition here. It says that's okay. These 3 new commemorative collectibles can still be added to your trove. When you purchase the collector's edition, you'll get a Battle.net balance reimbursement for your previous purchase to use in-game or on Battle.net. That's kind of cool, actually. That might be something I might have to go spring for. We'll see. Anyway, what I haven't done yet, I've done some reaction videos to content creators who had information out about the Warbands and the Delves and stuff, but I'm going to be diving into Blizzard's videos on Delves and Warbands over the weekend. So again, if you want my perspective on things, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, follow along, do all those things. We will be covering this in greater detail. Of course, our entire guild is looking forward to this. We just are wrapping up right now Dragonflight, the last raid tonight, and we got Ferric left, and that's it. And then we're rolling into Season 4 next week with the new Heroic Mythical Dungeons. We're going to be kicking off dungeon streams on Wednesday nights, and we're going to be going into the Season 4 Awakened raids on Saturday is the plan throughout Season 4. And then we are totally coming into the Pandaria Remix, which is going to be a lot of fun. We've got... I don't know how many people right now. I feel like it's a good chunk. We got about a third, I think, of the guild that are ready to roll into that. I'm going to be doing some form of an ice mage, I think. Anyway, Warbands. If you haven't heard what Warbands are yet, it's a major feature in the War Within. It's essentially allowing you to take all of the characters across your account, no matter what server they're on. They're all part of the same Warband. They have shared bank access, shared crafting access, shared achievements, shared everything. This is what the new UI looks like as of alpha. This will probably go through iterations, but essentially you can pull up to 4 characters from your various pool of characters across all the servers that you're a part of. You can pull 4 from there to represent the look of the loading screen here, your 4 favorites, if you would. But you can put any of your characters into this loading screen, so that when you first hit the landing screen here, I should say, when you're loading in for the first time, you'll be presented with your 4 favorite characters, and you can go from there. The achievements thing is really cool. If you haven't watched the overview on that, the way it's going to be working, where they're going to be taking, like, if you've got 4 different characters who have all worked on the same achievement or the same faction or the same reputation. It will, when the pre-patch happens, it's going to take all those numbers and combine them together to create the new tier for whatever it is. So if you've got like rank 10 on one character, rank 7 on one character, rank 15 on another character, whatever, it's going to take all those, combine them together, and give you a much higher number, maybe even maxing it out. And then from there, everything's going to be shared moving forward. So it's a lot of fun. It's probably my favorite feature of what's coming in the pipeline next to the delves, which are they going to talk about it here? They might. They also announced the beta access for those of you who want to sign up for the beta. And then you can check out from there. There's also Plunderstorm going on right now for those of you who want to get involved with the event. This is what's currently working towards. Well, it's just sort of like another little mini game that people can go in and grind stuff for if you like. Some of our guild members are loving it. Other people, like myself, I was just kind of like, I'm not really interested in it. I don't dislike it. I'm ambivalent. Is that the word? It's just not for me. But there's lots of stuff happening here with the War Within. I would urge you to go read through this blog post at your leisure, and of course follow along with your favorite World of Warcraft content creators, because now that alpha is out there and the embargoes are down, we're going to be seeing a lot more information from big streamers. I don't have alpha access at the moment. It may happen, you never know. I do have guaranteed beta access with my Epic Edition, so I'll definitely be talking about things more once we get into beta. And until then, I'll just be covering the news and reacting to other people's videos, and of course playing World of Warcraft with our guild. So if you want to come join us, we raid on Saturday nights, LFR mode or normal mode only, nothing sweaty. We're on the Moonguard server. Check out my World of Warcraft playlists if you want to check out all of our guides. I stream our dungeons, I stream our raids, I do videos around everything, so you can come see what our community is like. Hopefully we'll see you in the Discord. Don't forget there's a Patreon, and I will see everybody in the next stream, which happens here or on Twitch or in the next video. Until then, stay safe and happy gaming for the Alliance.